All right, what's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Welcome to the video. Hope you're having a phenomenal day, guys. Before we get started, if I could ask a simple favor of you, if you've been enjoying my content, if you could just like the video, all right, I appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps me help more retail traders. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you want to see more. And if you have questions or comments, drop them below. I will gladly, personally respond to them. And of course, below each of my videos is all my contact information, which you're always welcome to send me an email to my personal email. So let's talk about this morning in the live analysis room, taking a look at light sweet crude oil. Three of our levels that I provided my traders with, really played well into kind of how the morning rolled out, and we really hit the ball rolling at 8 o'clock. So we were looking at 82.20 pretty aggressively. You could see 7:30, 7:40 we came into it. Right at 8 o'clock we retested it, set a lower high, which is what I like to see. And from there we pulled right into 82, right? So from this lower high placed here, even at the close of the candle here, we dropped into 82. Quick 15 ticks, not a big deal, right? But if you're leveraged up, 15 ticks is, more than a day's pay, right? That's really all you need. You just got to do it with a great deal of accuracy. Second one was this setup here where we broke 82.20, grabbing liquidity that was up here at 82.30. Now, we saw this liquidity when this transpired, and I said to my traders, I'm like, listen, the only way that this lower high goes wrong is if we jump into seeking that liquidity overhead. But it didn't, and we fell here into 82 as projected. But we did pop up, grab that liquidity at the 9 a.m. New York open for light sweet crude oil. And ultimately, we did what? We set a lower high. Well, from that lower high, we took a quick dive here into the VWAP, another 15 ticks. But if you notice, we took this big impulse, right, for about 50 ticks. We corrected back to the VWAP, and then we ultimately pushed into this 81.50 level that we, had previously defined, offering us that big 70 tick move. So it doesn't really matter how you played it. These levels and the liquidity and the VWAPs all served great purposes and really helped us capture profit-taking opportunities, even in not such, desirable market conditions, right? Like we don't have this beautiful trending market. We're kind of all over the place. But if we know where to look for reversals very specifically, and we know that we need to respect the VWAP, and we know where our levels are, and we can put that puzzle together, it gives us a really good opportunity to potentially take advantage of some of these moves, right? So, guys, this is kind of the key. And I do this, I've been doing this on a daily basis. I don't do it every day necessarily, but, I feel very passionate that if you can understand price action, you can understand volume, you can understand the interaction between buyers and sellers, you can identify areas of liquidity that price is likely to play into, you have a fairly good chance at kind of walking yourself into these lower risk, higher probability trades. Were these home run trades, right? Like, were you paying your mortgage with one contract on these trades? No. But for the leverage trader, the trader that's trading with several contracts or several dozen contracts, I don't know, wherever you're comfortable, these 15, 50, 30 tick moves are all you need. You only need one or two a day, and you can really really finance a very comfortable life for yourself. So With that said, guys, put some food for thought into if you're going to endeavor into what you're going to study as a retail trader. It doesn't matter if you're brand new or if you've been doing this as long as I have or even longer. I encourage you to focus in on volume and price action. Right? There's nothing on my screen but components that show me the interaction between volume and price action. If I can put those two pieces together, everything else is just, most of it is noise, right? But we do know that some of it's going to play viable roles for us. We need to decide what we're going to implement and what we're not. What we're not going to implement, we need to just simply remove, because noise equals confusion. But if we know what we're going to do and we can put our head down and just straight out of the box do it, this first little bump to the downside here, it happened from 8 o'clock. We were at 82 in 25 minutes, right? Right here, that was it. If we didn't break the VWAP then, there was a chance we were going to find support. We did. 9 o'clock open. Boom. Came down. Found support the VWAP. Boom. Placed a lower high, right? This all doesn't take very long. And then notice, whack. Big push down. Correction, right? Buyers can't get through this correction. Boom, right down into that 81.50 mark that we knew about hours before it even happened, right? I provide all these levels every single morning in the invite email to join me live so I can talk you through it while it's happening, not through a Discord where I'm going to type some information that you're going to try to figure out how to interpret. It's, hey, here's my cursor on the chart. If price holds here, we probably push here. Hey, if we take the liquidity here, we push down and put a lower high in here, we probably start the process of breaking. If we hold at the VWAPs here, there's a pretty good chance that we've set a consecutive lower high, and we do push into 81.50. You don't need to read that through a Discord and not be able to interpret it. What you need is somebody live, sharing that analysis with you, so that ultimately you as your own trader can decide what it is you desire to do with or without it. That's up to you. I don't tell you to buy or sell. I simply interpret to you the price action. I interpret to you the volume. I interpret to you the interaction between buyers and sellers, so that you can make an educated decision for yourself if any of this price action was suitable for your trade plan. So if you want to learn more, there's some links below. But really, guys, I do these videos so you can just kind of get your head into my head, so you can kind of see the market the way I do. So I do encourage you to like the video. I do encourage you to follow, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully it's helping you. And if I can answer questions for you, I'm happy to do that, guys. Listen, I don't charge for consultations, on a very, short-term basis. I don't, ongoing consultations and things of that nature, and, training and things of that are different. But for simple questions, guys, ask them, and I will give you answers. And if I don't have an answer, I'll be honest and say, I don't know, but I can figure it out for you, right? I've done that, throughout my career. You don't know what you don't know. I'm a humble believer in that, but I do believe that you can learn something new every day. And I'm also a super strong believer in that. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Trying to give you a little insight to, reading the market, having an understanding of where price may continue in the direction. Having these key levels, I think, play a very, very important role in understanding, pairing those levels with price action, with volume, with the interaction between buyers and sellers, and ultimately getting these to work out, right? It's just what it is. Is everyone going to work? No. Never think that you're going to win every trade. God bless, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a phenomenal day.